Well, the MSS finally is going to use air support in the fight against gangs in Haiti. This has been a long time coming, and in this video I'm going to tell you specifically which countries are going to donate this equipment in the fight against gangs in Haiti through air support. And new details have emerged of how the atrocities against 250, new information is telling us that 250 people have lost their lives in the Waf Jeremy incident. And I'm going to tell you the sad strategies that Felix Monel, aka Mikano, used to convince people to conduct the heinous activities against the elderly in Waf Jeremy. Well, this is Bonafide. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe and hit that notification button so that when I release something new on Haiti, you get notified as soon as possible. Well, the MSS is going to start to use air support. The fight against gangs in Haiti has been impeded by the lack of enough resources for the law enforcement to counter the gangs who have more sophisticated weapons. Well, I did a video about where these gangs are getting their arms. I will attach a link in the comment section. You can go and check. Most of these guns are coming from the United States, and they are coming through different ways. And these weapons are sophisticated by the virtue that many of them have even better weapons than the law enforcement in Haiti. And that has enabled these gangs to continue to terrorize the people of Haiti without fearing the repercussions that can come from the law enforcement or the MSS in Haiti. Just yesterday, I did a video about a gang that orchestrated its activities in a particular place where the Haitian National Police and the MSS had said that they have even retaken the police station and that that place will be safe. But the gangs went on without fear to continue to do its atrocities against the people in that particular locality. So these are the bottlenecks that are facing the MSS and the HNP in Haiti, that they don't have enough resources, they don't have enough staff to fight the gangs currently in Haiti. Well, this is about to change because the availability of the air support just changes the game completely in Haiti. The MSS has been operating without air support. The HNP has also been operating without air support. And it is very difficult for these law enforcement to fight the gangs in these densely populated areas, in densely structured regions, for example, Delmas, where buildings are very close, and the gangs are using these buildings as shield for them to do whatever they want to do. They go on top of buildings to throw Molotov cocktails on the armored vehicles and render them incapacitated. And it makes it very difficult for the MSS or the HNP to penetrate these hard or gang strongholds. But the availability of the air support is going to make sure that they have a very well-coordinated response or assault on these gangs. If they have air support, if they have choppers on the air, and then they have the troops on the ground, it's going to make it very, very easy for them to overpower these gangs and to know their strategies, to know their plans, to know where they're going, and to orchestrate a very coordinated attack against these gangs. And this is part of the second operation that was announced by the force commander, Godfrey Otunge, that the MSS will do a second operation just before Christmas that will culminate to the arrest of these gang leaders or the shaking up of the status quo of the gangs in these gang strongholds. Well, the MSS is made up of countries led up by Kenya to help the Haitian National Police to quell the situation in Haiti and to overpower the gangs and fight the gangs to return Haiti back to normalcy, basically. And many of these countries have not yet given their pledge in terms of troops or financial support, but we are seeing slowly this coming up. Just the other day, I spoke about Guatemala and the fact that the president there gave the military police contingent that is going to join the MSS in Haiti. The president gave the military contingent the flag, the Guatemalan flag, that they are going to represent Guatemala in the MSS, the fight against gangs in Haiti. So we are seeing countries coming up. That was part of the first part of the deployment phase of the MSS that is still continuing. And this deployment phase is heating up because right now we are seeing Guatemala coming in. And Guatemala is one of the countries that I say that it will support Haiti in the air support when fighting against the gangs. And the second country that is going to support the MSS is El Salvador. Now, El Salvador, I also did a video about El Salvador. I'll post a link in the comment section as well. El Salvador has done a very good job in fighting gangs in the country itself. And the president of El Salvador himself said that earlier this year, he said that he can help Haiti, that Haiti can fight the gangs just as El Salvador did. He used a combination of martial law, he used a combination of the constitution and the majority in parliament, as well as the military capability of El Salvador to fight the gangs in that country. And he has been successful in winning the war. Right now, El Salvador does not have much of a problem of gangs as it had just 3 years ago. And that is the model that the president of El Salvador gave to Haiti, say that if you use this model, it is possible for you to win. And he said that he is ready to assist Haiti to win this war. And ready indeed he is, because he has said that he will support Haiti in air support. Those two countries, Guatemala and El Salvador, have said that they will support the MSS through air support to fight the gangs in Haiti, which is a total game changer when we are speaking about the fight against the gangs in Haiti. Well, lastly, we have new information of how the leader of the WAF Jeremy gang, that is Mikano, Felix Monel, conducted his atrocities against the people of WAF Jeremy. Now we have the number totaling to 250 of the lives that were lost in the WAF Jeremy incident. A sad incident that shouldn't really have happened because of the leader's child that was sick, and the leader had to go and do whatever the priest had told him, that the elderly have done this against his child, that his child is sick because the elders have cast a spell on the child. Now he went on a rampage to condition his gang members to go out and end the lives of people who were 60 years and above. Now we have new information that it is not only gang members that did this, but also children of those relatives that sadly their lives ended. That this gang leader went on and threatened the children of these elders that you should do this to your relative or else I will come for you. And that threat made some of these children to go and do this, sadly, against their relatives, and they ended the lives of their relatives, sadly, because of the threats from this gang leader. So this is the new information that is coming, and that is why maybe perhaps the numbers are very high, because this was a coordinated approach that this gang leader waged against the elderly in WAF Jeremy, going to threaten their children, then the children going to orchestrate the heinous activities of the gang leader. That happened in WAF Jeremy, but the Prime Minister and the head of the police in Haiti have said that they are going to do a retaliation like no other. They are going to WAF Jeremy, and they are going to make sure that the gangs have to pay for the atrocities that they did. This is an incident that has been condemned globally, across the world, internationally. People have condemned this heinous activity that was conducted by Felix Monel, that is aka Mikano, of the WAF Jeremy gang, the leader of the WAF Jeremy gang, just because of the sick child. And this is similar to what many other gang leaders in Haiti are doing. Talk of Vitel Home Innocent, talk of Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier, talk of ISO. These are people also who have been mentioned by the MSS spokesperson, that they are on the radar of the MSS and the HNP, and that they will be fought until their retreat. That has been the message from the MSS spokesperson regarding Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier, Vitel Home Innocent, and ISO. Those three gang leaders have been mentioned just yesterday by the spokesperson of the MSS, that they are targeted and that they will pay for whatever they are doing to the innocent lives of the people in Haiti.